Hi, thanks for joining me. It's great to see you. I hope you were able to do the Relax and Renew yoga session. Today we're going to get into a little deeper stretches. We'll mostly be on the floor, so you can grab your mat. If you don't have a mat, a rug is nice so you have some padding for your knees, okay? Also today we're going to use 2 pillows. So feel free to pause the video and go grab those 2 pillows. So we'll get started in a nice comfortable seat. Just go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Take your palms to open up and let the first 2 fingers touch. The other fingers come together and just rest on top of your thigh, elbows drawing in. Good. Close the eyes. And as you root down through your sit bones, just feel the energy moving up through your spine as you inhale. And as you exhale, emptying out any negativity, anything you don't need from your week. Making space so that on your inhale you can take in new life. And exhaling out what you don't need. So just a very cleansing breath that we'll use throughout our practice today. Gently let your chin drop down towards your heart. Let the fingertips touch out to either side of you. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale as the chin drops. Inhale, the head lifts. And bring both hands behind you, interlacing the fingers. I'm going to turn to the side so I can show you a little bit better. So as you interlace your fingers, bring it over on top of your left hip. Squeeze the elbows together so you're going to get a nice stretch through your shoulders. Good. As you inhale, lift the breastbone. Exhale, drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Good. Let your opposite shoulder be heavy. And breathe here. So this is a really nice opener for our neck. You can gently get a little deeper by letting the chin drop down and move it up, down, and up. Just find that sort of ooey, gooey spot that feels really good. Good. Slowly come up to center, and we'll take the other side. So again, you can switch the interlacing of the fingers, so the other thumb is on top, and then bring the hands over on top of that right hip. Good. Just work it over just as far as you can. It's okay wherever you are today. And then squeeze the elbows together as you lift the heart. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. So this definitely gets a little deeper through the neck. Breathing. Again, just letting the chin roll down and up to find those nice tight spots. Really breathing into them, giving them your time and attention. Slowly coming back to center. Good. Take the fingertips out. Sit up nice and tall. Now as you exhale, take just the chin down towards the chest. Let your hands gently come onto the back of your head, just getting a little bit of extra weight, not too much. Don't want to press on it, but just sort of let gravity do the work. And then gently letting your chin go from side to side, so over towards the left armpit, and then over towards the right armpit. Back and forth. And again, lingering a little longer in any spot that needs more time. So let this really be a customized practice for you today. Really find those spots that need extra time. In fact, maybe I go on to the next pose and you're still there. That's fine, right? It's where you need to be. Do what works for you. Also, I may do something that doesn't feel right. Feel free to skip it. Okay? So we're just going to go ahead and walk the fingertips forward just for a nice, easy forward bend. And exhale. As you inhale, just coming back up, take the fingertips behind you, and we'll do a little back bend here, a little chest opener. So fingers pointing in, bend the elbows, and inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, spread across the chest. Good. Exhale. Inhale to open here. And then as you exhale, come back up. Take the other leg in front. Nice and easy. Walk yourself forward into that nice, gentle forward bend. As you inhale, lifting out of it a little bit. Exhale, maybe going a little deeper. So we're never static in the pose, but we let the breath guide us and be our teacher. One more time, let's come into that little back bend so the fingertips point straight towards you. Widen, broaden across the chest as you inhale. As you exhale, the elbows bend slightly. Good. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale. Inhale to lift. And exhale. Good. Come onto hands and knees. Just roll yourself forward. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And just move into a little cat-cow breath. So let the belly drop and let the heart lift as you breathe in. As you exhale, rolling here, rounding out. Good. Inhale, drop the belly. And as you exhale, almost like someone had a string on the back of your belly, pulling it in and up as you squeeze the breath out. Good. 3 more cycles. Good. As you breathe, I'm using a little bit of Ujjayi breath where you just have a gentle constriction in the back of your throat. So as the air comes out, just kind of like a balloon, it's constricting a little bit of the breath so it comes out in a nice even manner. Good. Take the hips back towards your heels. Stretch back into a child's pose. Let the arms extend. Let your head come down. Breathe here. So this is a resting pose, a nice place to come anytime that you're feeling overstimulated, which these days with a screen in front of us for just about everything, I think we're feeling it a lot more. So even though our physical bodies aren't moving, our mind and everything else is jumping around a lot. So taking time to ground yourself, to undo, unwind. Good. As you inhale, we're going to come up and come into a little vinyasa, a little movement with breath here. So just allowing yourself, once again, to come on hands and knees. And I'm going to move the knees back a little bit so my hips are almost coming forward slightly in front of my knees. And then just like you're kind of doing a push-up, but with your butt in the air, you're going to let your elbows bend, let your heart, your chest come down through the center. And then as you inhale, like a snake slithering up, take your inhale, and as you exhale, come back into that child's pose. Good. So let's move through that a few times with the breath. So as you inhale, you're going to come forward. Good. Slither through those hands. And then as you exhale, come back onto the knees. Child's pose. Just synchronize that with your breath. And if it doesn't flow quite right the first few times, that's okay. Just keep working with it until you find a rhythm that works for you. Good. So inhaling as you come forward and exhaling back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and nice smooth exhale. Good. This time, stay back here, but walk both hands over to your left side. Reach and extend through that right hand as you press back into the right hip. Get a nice stretch through the right side of the body. Down into the low back. Breathe into the areas that are sticky and tight. Inhale, come back to center. Same thing to the other side. So extending both arms over and really reach through that left hand. Press back into the left hip. Breathe here. Good. Inhale, come back to center. And we're going to slowly make our way up onto the knees. Go ahead and face me. So you've got the long side of your mat if you're working with a mat today. We're going to just extend the left leg out, toes pointing forward. My knee lines up with the inner arch of my foot. Okay, press down into that foot, especially the outer edge. And as you inhale, let's just take both arms up. Good. As you exhale, soften that left arm down. Inhale, get a little bit taller. And exhale into a side bend. Good. Inhale up to center. And exhale, side bend. Inhale up. Exhale. Pause and hold it here. Keep the breath. But really feel that nice stretch through the side body. Gazing towards the upper corner of the room. And breathing. And as you inhale, let's go ahead and bring the right hand underneath your shoulder. So now your wrist, knee, and foot are all in one line. Inhale that free arm up to the sky. Take the palm to face forward and gently extend it alongside your ear. Right, it's easy to kind of bunch up there, but see if you can stay soft. Good, and press through the outer edge of the foot there. Get a really nice long line of energy. Breathing. Good. Inhale, coming slowly back up. One more time, we're going to bring the hands down to the ground and move into a little spinal twist. So bring your right hand. Inhale, lift the heart. And as you exhale, start to draw that top shoulder back. It's going to feel a little funny, not a lot of space there in this twist, but just do your best. Inhale forward and exhale, twist. Inhale it down and exhale, try it again. Last time, inhale and exhale, pause here, breathe. Maybe that top arm floats. Keep breathing. Really lovely spinal twist. Good. Slowly release it down. You might even feel a stretch through the inner arch of the inner thigh of the leg, and that's perfectly fine. Come back to central. Just close your eyes and center. Come back to that intention, whatever it is for you today. Back to the breath. Good. As you inhale, come back up onto the knees. We'll do that same thing on the other side. So extending your right leg, toes point forward. Good. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale as the right hand softens down. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, up and over. Nice and easy. Don't push too hard. Inhale, just move with your breath. Good. One more time. Exhale. So in yoga, there's the principle of sthira, sukha. So sthira is steadiness, sukha is ease. And we're always finding that balance between the push and the pull. So see if you can find that where you're working, but you're not so rigid that you're not experiencing the openness. Inhale as you bring that hand down right in front of your shoulder, right in line with your shoulder. Again, making that long line from your foot to knee to hand. And then inhaling the top arm up. Exhale, extend it. Inhale, really open. It's easy to kind of scrouch down here, but see if you can open and enliven through the chest. Push down through the outer edge of that foot. And breathe here. Good. Pushing down through the foot. Inhale, come back up to center. Bring both hands down right in front of you. And bring your left hand now onto your lower back. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen. Really root through that extended leg, and exhale as you twist. Breathe here. Maybe extending that top arm up. Exhale, release it down. Bring both knees together, and we're going to bring ourselves one more time down onto the mat. So ease yourself down. And take your hands out like cactus arms, so like a 90-degree angle with your elbows. And we're going to move into a nice twist and stretch for the back here. So you're going to lift your right leg to start.
Lift it up nice and high, and you're going to start to roll onto the left side of your body, and even let your toes maybe come down. Maybe they come towards touching. It's not important. I know it might be hard to see me while you're doing this, so just do your best. But you're going to feel a nice stretch through that left shoulder and also a nice spinal twist. Inhale as you come back up to center, and we'll just take the same thing on the other side. So the left leg is going to lift up, and then you're going to bend at the knee and start to come over. I'm running out of space, so I'm sort of at the wall, which is fine. Wherever you are is fine. Just do your best. We don't always have the we don't always have the perfect space or accommodations or props, but it's not important. Inhale, come back to center, and then slowly just walk your hands in. We're going to come up onto your forearms. So bring your elbows right in line with your shoulders. Spread your fingers, almost like you're making a square box with your arms, if you were to look down. Press down into the forearms so you can lift your heart, draw the shoulders back. Breathe here. Sphinx pose. Good. We're just going to go into a little quad stretch. So bring your right hand over towards the left wrist. So it's sort of making like a 45-degree angle now. And bring your left heel towards your bum. Press down into that right arm to support you so you can free up the left hand to bring it back and grab onto that ankle. All right, if it doesn't work, that's okay. You can also use a belt or a strap to help bring that foot closer. Okay, but just be where you are. Draw that heel towards you. Breathe. Let it allow your heart to lift. Good. Full breath in. And exhale as you gently release. Come back to center for Sphinx pose. So both arms straight, pushing down and drawing the shoulders back. Good. We're just going to play with our breath a little bit here. So take the elbows out to the side. Exhale as you come down. As you inhale, push down into the hands and let the elbows come in. Exhale it down. Inhale. As you draw the shoulders in, lift the heart. One more time. Exhale. Inhale as you lift. This time, maybe you want to lift a little higher. Maybe the elbows even lift. Just do what feels appropriate for you. Don't overdo it. And slowly release. Good. Left hand comes down over, to your right wrist. So you've got that kind of 45-degree angle, and then the right hand comes back to reach towards the right ankle. Breathe here. Now, it's easy to let the knee come out to the side. Try to draw in towards the left knee, so almost like you're holding a block there. And breathe. This is a nice opener for that back shoulder. Breathing. Nice stretch for your quadriceps. And slowly release it. Good. So take both elbows out to the side. Bring your head down onto a forearm or onto the chin, whatever's more comfortable for you. And this time, let both of your knees bend. Draw the heels in. Bring the hands back behind you. And it may be accessible to grab onto the ankles or to use a strap here to hold onto the ankles. Wherever you are is fine, and you may just work here. This is totally fine. All right, so wherever you are, grab on. Draw the shoulders back, pushing down into your hips, kind of your pubic bone, and draw the shoulders in and up as you breathe in. As you exhale, soften the pose a bit, and inhale, come back. Pressing the shins or thighs into the hands. Exhale. Again, inhale, press those shins into the hands. Exhale. Last time. Inhale, beautiful stretch for the whole front of the body. Right, upward bow. Breathing in. And exhale, release it. Good. Bring your hands right alongside you and just pushing yourself up onto your knees. And let's come to a seat right in front of you. So we worked a little with a back bend there. We're going to do a little bit of forward bending. So take your legs out wide like a V, and this is where you want to have your pillows ready for you. Like I said, I'm going to use 2 because I just like the thickness. It's just about perfect. And draw those pillows in nice and close. Take the fingertips beside you, lift your heart,
And then as you exhale, walk your hands forward. You can turn your head to either side, whatever's more comfortable, and let yourself rest on those pillows. There is a little bit of activity rather than letting the legs fall out. There is a little bit of work here to point the toes, right? Flexing the foot, point the toes up to the sky, just so you get a nice opener through, right, the inner thigh, hamstrings, because that's nice. They need it. Letting go. So the nice thing about yoga is there's nothing to really do or accomplish. I mean, we're moving through these postures, we're breathing, but it isn't about this attainment to say, I did this, I achieved something. Right? It's more about the process, the journey, maybe a little self-discovery, and letting go. Slowly start to walk your hands back in. And move your pillows to the other side of your leg. Draw your left heel in towards you so the knee is bent. And then we're just going to take a little twist towards that extended leg. So as you inhale, lift up tall. Exhale with your hands on either side of the leg, twist. Inhale, again, lifting up straight towards that foot. And then as you exhale, start to hinge forward. Breathing here. So you might stay here, or again, you might grab your pillows, bring them towards your foot, and even let your body rest on those pillows. So you sort of fill in the gap between your thigh, right, and your chest here. Fill in that space with the pillows. And I like to take the arm that's extended. For me, that's my right arm. It might be your left if you're mirroring me. But I like to reach that to the outside of the leg. It just gets a little bit deeper in that low back area that gets really tight. So maybe you reach and extend to the other side of the foot to go a little deeper. It's all optional. So again, finding your practice in all of this, finding what works for you. Good. Let's slowly come up out of that. And then just bring yourself nice and tall. We're going to take a little counter twist. So let's inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, twisting towards the opposite side, or towards your bent knee. Let the hands come down. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, revolve. Inhale to lift. And exhale. Don't worry about your gaze. Sometimes we like to twist in our neck, and that feels like we're really doing the twist. But let it really be in the spine. Let that back shoulder gently pull back to deepen the twist. Nice because it cleanses the internal organs. It's like a rag, wringing everything out. I mean, we're doing so much good, we can't even see it, but we know we are. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Now you're just going to extend the same arm as the extended leg, and then bring your hand to rest either on the pillow or on the top of the thigh, whatever's more comfortable. Reach the top arm up and over, just a really nice kind of side bend, like ballerina side bend here. So nice, getting more into that area. Again, if you feel yourself kind of collapsing a little bit, just really brighten and open that heart up towards the ceiling. Breathing here. Inhale as you come up, placing that hand right back behind you, fingers pointing away from you. We're going to do something kind of fun. Bend this knee, the extended leg, push down through the foot to help you lift up, and we'll just take a nice stretch all the way here. Just really stretch that out. And then as you exhale, release it back down. Let's switch the legs. So extend the leg that's been bent. Bring your other heel in. Good. Breathing here, sitting up nice and tall. And let's switch our pillows to the other side so we're ready. Good. So as you inhale, take a little twist towards that extended leg. Inhale to lift the heart. And then as you exhale, start to come forward. Pull your pillows in so you have some support as you work into that forward bend. Inhale to lift. Exhale as you hinge. Inhale. Exhale, reach the heart forward. And again, maybe like you did on the other side, you take that top arm and kind of move it to the other side of the foot. That just intensifies the stretch a bit. See if there's another place in your body that you're still holding tension. See if you can let it go. The jaw, your forehead, your mouth. Right, sometimes we're just clenching and holding on, and it really doesn't serve us. As you inhale, slowly come out of that. We're just going to take the side bend, let your pillows come over a little bit. We'll take a counter twist by inhaling the arms up and exhale, twisting towards the bent knee. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, revolve. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center, moving into that side bend, extending that arm, same as the extended leg. And inhale the opposite arm up. Exhale. Inhale it up and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Finding that place for you. And again, it's kind of natural to collapse a little bit. See if you can open and broaden. And inhale as you bring it back up. Good. And then just like we did on the other side, just for fun, bringing that right hand behind you and bending this bottom knee a little bit to help you lift up and stretch back. Such a nice release. And then bring it down. Good. So let's go ahead and just come onto our backs. Bring your pillows so that they are towards the end of your mat. And as you roll down onto your back, you're just going to draw your knees into your chest. Just hug them in. Just take a few circles with your knees, just releasing your lower back. Let it feel nice. Good. Extend the legs up. Extend your arms up, but let the shoulders rest down. And just give yourself little circles with your wrists and your ankles. Switching the direction. So just a little energy reversal. Letting everything sink. And then allow your knees to bend. So coming towards kind of like almost like your armpits, and then grabbing onto the shin or maybe the ankle, if that's accessible. Maybe even grabbing onto the outer edges of the foot, really dropping those knees down. So this is like an upside down squat, or sometimes referred to as happy baby, because this is what every happy baby is doing, right? And just really let those knees drop down. Good. Slowly come back to center. Extend your left leg right over those pillows. So hopefully the pillows are in a position where they kind of support that knee. Take your right leg up, and we'll just do into a little hamstring opener here by drawing the heel towards you. Really press out through that heel, sending energy up. And as you exhale, draw it a little closer. This is going to let the shoulders relax down, the back of the leg, the hamstring release. Good. Let's just switch legs. So go ahead and extend that right leg. Reach the left heel up. Bring your hands to a nice comfortable spot on the back of the leg. Inhale, press up through the heel. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale, energy moves up. Exhale, it comes back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Drop the shoulders. Good. Slowly release that. And let's just take one last stretch here. So reach the arms behind you. Extend through the legs. And we're going to come into just one final relaxation pose together, Shavasana. So giving your back a little extra love today by having the pillows under your knees. Just take the feet out a little bit wider, almost as wide as your mat. Take the arms out to your sides with the palms facing open. Lift your head and draw your chin into your chest so that you have length through the back of your neck. Close your eyes. Allow the palms of your hands to face open if they're not already. Come back to that nice rhythmic breath. Cleansing breath. But this time, just let yourself let go of controlling the breath. Allow it to just happen. So just like the ocean tide, it comes on its own without forcing it. The belly is soft. You may just notice the rise and fall of the belly. Nothing to do, nowhere to get to. I invite you to stay here as long as you would like, as long as you need. If that means all night, so be it. Just make sure your family knows and doesn't step on you. If you do need to get back to your day, you'll just gently draw the knees in when you're ready. Roll to your side with your arm out to support you and ease your way back up to a seat. Head comes up last. And just take a moment to thank yourself for your practice today. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.